My estranged father showed up to my wedding after 15 years of no contact. I hadn't seen my father in 15 years. No calls, no birthdays, no holidays, not even a message when my mother died. So when I say I wasn't expecting him at my wedding, I mean the thought of him didn't even exist in my mind. He was a closed chapter. A name I didn't say out loud anymore. Until the morning I got married. The venue was already humming when I arrived. Soft music, white chairs lined up in careful rows. My friends moved around me gently, like they were afraid one wrong touch might crack me open. I was standing in the bridal suite, staring at my reflection, when my cousin knocked. She stepped inside, and didn't smile. "Hey," she said quietly. "Can I talk to you?" My stomach tightened. "If this is about the florist. It's your dad." The room went silent. "No," I said immediately. "That's not funny." She swallowed. "I'm not joking. He's outside, near the entrance." My ears started ringing. 15 years. 15 years since he walked out with no explanation and never came back. When I was little, I didn't understand abandonment. I just knew something was wrong. I remember sitting on the carpet of my bedroom, surrounded by toys I didn't want to play with, listening to my parents argue in hushed, angry voices behind a closed door. Then the door opened. My father walked past me with a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. "Where are you going?" I asked, standing up too fast. He stopped, but didn't turn around. "I'll be back," he said. "When?" I asked. "Soon," he said. That word became my favorite lie. I waited by the window that night, convinced I'd see his car headlights sweep across the driveway. I waited the next day. And the next. Every time the phone rang, my heart jumped. Every time it wasn't him, I wondered what I'd done wrong. I learned very early that silence can feel like punishment. "I don't want to see him," I said, the memory snapping away. My cousin hesitated. "He says he just wants to talk." I laughed, sharp and hollow. "Of course he does." I looked back at myself in the mirror. White dress, shaking hands, eyes already glassy. He doesn't get to do this, I thought. Not today. But the little girl who had waited by the window was still inside me. And she wanted answers. "I'll go," I said finally. He was standing outside near the garden. Older, thinner, grayer, but unmistakably him. For a moment, we just stared at each other. Then he smiled. "You look beautiful," he said. Something in me went cold. "You don't get to say that." His smile faltered. "I heard you were getting married," he said. "I wanted to see you." "You didn't come when Mom died," I said. His eyes dropped. "I didn't know how to reach you." I laughed. "You figured it out today." Guests were starting to glance over. Whispers. Side eyes. Phones being lowered. "Why are you here?" I asked. "Really?" He took a breath. "I wanted to see my child get married," he said. "I thought maybe you'd want your father there." The word father burned. "You don't get to call yourself that," I said. His face crumpled. "I made mistakes. I was scared." "So was I said quietly. "And I was a kid." He swallowed hard. "I thought if you saw me today," he said slowly, "you'd understand." "Understand what?" "That leaving was better," he said. "For both of us." The answer hit harder than anger. All those nights waiting, all that self-blame, and this was the explanation. "You didn't come to apologize," I said. He looked confused. "You came to feel better about yourself." "I didn't mean." "I don't care what you meant," I said. "I care what you did." He reached out, then stopped. "I thought you might forgive me," he whispered. I shook my head. "Forgiveness doesn't come from surprise appearances," I said. "It comes from accountability." "This is my wedding," I said. "You don't belong here." His eyes filled with tears. "Please," he said, "just let me stay." I felt something unexpected then. Not anger. Relief. "I'm not that little girl anymore," I said. "You don't get to leave and come back when it's convenient." I turned toward the venue. "Leave," I said, "or I'll ask security to escort you out." He stared at me for a long moment. Then nodded. "I hope you're happy," he said. I paused. "I am," I said. "That's why you can't stay." I walked back inside. My hands were shaking, but my chest felt lighter. When the music started and the doors opened, I didn't think about him. I thought about the life I built without him. The people who stayed. The love that didn't disappear. And as I walked down the aisle, I finally understood something. Abandonment teaches you how to survive. But boundaries teach you how to live. Subscribe for more content.